Hello, everyone. Well, let's see. We are live. So let's see if you guys can hear me. So, welcome to Frenchie Create on the Fly. I'm Franz Martin. Most people know me by Frenchie. You can find more of my creation and such at frenchiestamps.com. Well, today I decided to start something new. I don't know if it's going to be like that every week, but it's going to be easy to find out if it's like craft along, create along, stamp along. Uh, Starting now, I went live on Facebook and I share what I'm going to be doing. And if you notice too, in the description of this video, I tell you the measurement of what we're going to be working with. So this is something I'm going to try. And then I get the link in the description. If you're on Facebook, it's a place you can go and share your card. You can put hashtag create on the fly, the date or 161. I should put the hashtag there so then we know. I'm going to put today, it's the 161. So that's what we're going to put. So we're gonna get started in a minute. It's a very fun fall. I'm gonna tell you for next week though, it's even more fun. I think it's kind of a one sheet wonder, but it's we're gonna do two cards with a one sheet wonder, and the leftover of that we're gonna do another card. So we're gonna make three cards. What really you need to bring along? It's two pieces of 6x6 designer syrup paper, one piece of 4x4 of um, white or vanilla card stock. I give you the minimum because people are going to see, is it on the long way, the short way, is it vertical, horizontal, is it what color and such. Color don't matter. Really, I just want you to use what you got on hand. So really, you're going to do the basic next week and then you can finish your card after. So tonight I give you most of the measurement. You're still going to have to add some maybe embellishment when we're done. So next week, trust me, it's going to be fun. You want to bring two sheets of 6x6. Can be anyone. I would say that I would, because we do a third card with the leftover, to bring that they coordinate in the color, okay? Because it's 6x6, it don't matter with direction, right? Because we can twist it around. Um, for that, I would say if it don't go in one direction per se, it would be even better. But just bring two pieces of 6x6 next week. So before we get started, just a friendly reminder, celebration, free product with qualified order, and tomorrow it's February 28th. So keep that in mind. Also to join my team, $99, you get to choose $155 of product of your choice. Plus you can choose product that it's not released to customer yet. It's pre-order for a demonstrator. You can choose that product going to be released to customer next Tuesday, or you can choose 125 product. You get that it's a limited edition stamp set and 2 pack of markers. The pack of markers, it's not the blends, it's the regular writing markers. You can choose the neutral, the subtle, the brights, or the regal, two of them. So let's get jiggy with it. I'm going to show you what I've been doing though this week. So let me pop this down here. Here we go. So, I've been using a lot, and we're going to use that again tonight. The greeting ephemera pack, greeting for all, I think. That right now, I hate to say, they're not available till mid-April. So I absolutely love them. So the one in the black, I got a card to show you with that. It's a Happy St. Patrick Day. This one here, see, it's white. I just colored with the green marker. This one I use marker because I didn't have that color green in the blends. So I did use markers. Absolutely. So I learned from, okay, so I want to bring you to something else with that. So that it's one, and then you get the birthday one. That one it's called, that's, we're using this one tonight. This one is available though. This one is birthday three, mix and match, ephemera pack. So we're using that tonight. And also, not tonight, but the other week, we did use the spring celebration. So these are cards that make it very easy. And if you don't have the place to, all die cut machine and such, you don't have to have all the bells and whistles to create. I know many of us, we think we need to have every dies, every stamp set and such, but we can create beautiful card with very little. I should call my channel really Stamp on a Dime. I know I was featured a couple of years ago on a channel that what it's called, um, Card on a Dime. And I think I'm one that very limit myself on how much I'm going to put on the card just because I want it to be affordable. So that those ephemera pack, there are up. I need the right catalog to show you. 1 minute. Okay, they are almost at the beginning of the catalog there. They are all together. So they're on page 13. So see, we got the celebration, we're using that tonight. I mean, the birthday three, we're using that tonight. The spring celebration, I use many of them. I gotta show you more. And this one, these two, oh yeah, we use the Valentine also. So you see, you can have many of them. They're $7 and you can make so many cards with them, meaning that you still have to buy like a card base or such. So this one here, a few years ago, maybe it's one of you, that's okay. I was brought to school to say that Saint, I used to put four. St. Patty's Day, it's a shamrock, only three leaves. It's not a good luck clover with four leaves. So I had to Google that again because I said, I remember somebody brought me to school with that. And when I say somebody brought me to school, I love to learn. So it was not a bad thing. It's good. So for this one, I use the heart punch and I just sponge around it and I just fold it a bit and then I use three of them. And the reason why I wanted to show you that is because St. Patty's Day is going to be here before I know, and I don't think that I got time to shoot or whatever with that. And then around, I just use um, a smaller piece of cardstock. And I did with the marker, not the blends, because if you do the blends, it's going to show in the back. This is note cards. And then I didn't like it was showing me where I stop and that. So I just add little line. See how simple that was? So, and then this here, it's part of those spring uh, pack, the celebration spring, or and see good luck. So then I get the four-leaf clover because I thought to put St. Patty's Day with that, and that's when I was like, wait a minute, I think I remember something. And here this one. So these are all cards that I did yesterday, and this was with the birthday, and we're using the birthday tonight. See the frame? It's white, but I color it with the blends. So very simple but masculine. See, I had a piece of this left over, but it was not long enough for like the 4 inch, and I just overstacked them. So just say it don't have to be all exact. You can use your scrap. And then this one, I love this one. Something it's calling my name on this one. This is all part of the spring one, and that's the one we used for that. Remember, not last week, the week before, we did those Easter card. Somebody got it because I got a memo today. See, but there I use with the butterfly. Very, very fun cards. These one here are with the birthday, and those frame come with it. Now, these are mixed with the birthday and the spring. So I like to mix them quite a bit, to be honest. So this one, just a thinking of you, I put two of the branch, some of those leaf, the nest. So everything it's there. You just have really to put it together. So that's what I'm saying. If you're like maybe a snowbird and you don't have your craft room there, you still can do quite a bit with those pack. And see this, oops, and then inside I did add the uh, this paper, it's the country wood. I did add that in this one and in this one because I feel it was missing something. And it's one that, oh, I did use a stamp. This one, when I was done, it was something missing. I didn't like it. Well, yes, you can see the background there. That did the whole change the whole thing. It's from this set. This set, it's not in any of the publication. It's an online exclusive. It's called Element of Text. It's one that when you need just to add a little bit something in the background, this would do the trick. Like Gorgeous Grunge. Maybe you guys remember that one. So that's one of it because it was too late to emboss. Plus, I didn't want to use any dies, any embossing in case they don't have the die cut machine, and boom. And then here, this one here, again, it's with that those frame. That's all part of the birthday one. So I used the birthday and the spring. And this one I did an easel card. So very, very simple. Okay. Now, tonight, if you saw in the description, what you need is which. Okay, it is a piece of cardstock that measure 11 by 4 1/4. And we're going to score this at 2 3/4. Oops. 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, so it is 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Now your next piece measure 3 measure 3 1/4 by 9 3/4. 3 1/4 by 9 3/4. You're going to score that at 3 1/4. Score that at 6 1/2. And voila. So each panel measured 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Now, I told you to have some designer series paper. The other card that I'm going to share are designer series paper. I dropped some paper on the floor and I got that shimmer paper and I'm like, you know what? I know many of you like the bling bling. So I decide to use that. That's the 2024-2026, the in color Glimmer, not glitter. It's a glitter paper, but it's called Glimmer. And I got it in the description. Also in the description, all the supplies I list for the other two cards I'm going to share at the end. So you need one piece that measure 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, this one it's cut. Then the next one, you need a 3 by 3. And the reason why I didn't cut it, I want you to share a tip on how to cut any type of glimmer paper. Take your glimmer and face it down. It's going to be a lot easier on your blade. So face it down. You're going to go 3 by 3. You're going to need this piece here. So this, the glimmer paper could be replaced by a designer series paper, okay? Now, I'm not sure if I put circle, but that can be put after, okay? A lot of this stuff going to be able to put after. I got a circle here that I die cut. And also when I die cut with, I like to, no, this one I face up. Whatever you feel like, because the stitches would be different, right? Okay, I'm looking, here it is. I think it is my circle. It is 3 inch, so it's the stylus shape. It's the large one in the circle, and then the next one, this is 2.5. I emboss it with the folder. It is called Starstruck embossing folder. That is a celebration. So you get till tomorrow. So to qualify for this, it's with an order of $60. And right now, I'm going to be honest with you, I would love your orders. This month was kind of a slow month. So I'm honest here. So we're going to put that aside. Now, all this here, well, this we're going to use. That's from the birthday celebration. This year it's from the greeting. I know this is not available right now. It's mid-April, okay? Oops. I decide to use it anyway because you got happy birthday and that you can use it as a greeting, but I decide to use it anyway. I'm going to do my greeting in two pink. I'm going to add a little bit of green in that. I got the light petunia and then I got the light pretty in pink. I'm going to start with the petunia and I'm just going to do, oops, the bottom here. I like to do the dark first and then go with the light. So I'm just eyeballing that. It's no right and wrong. How deep you're going to go. Some people like to go right in the middle, three-quarter, a quarter. It don't matter. So if you want to do two colors, go for it. If you want just one color, maybe you don't want to color at all. So, but I decide I'm going to color so you guys can see how I done that. And also, you know what? I don't know. I won't put the green on that. Here we go. Now I'm going to go with the light. That's what I love about this. You can add any color that you wish for, and it goes so, I mean, it's quick. Really, to color that, it's quick. If you don't like to color, well, then you can leave it that way. Or you can just color the whole thing like I did this year. It was all white. I color all with crumb cake. The pack for due in April, it is this one here. It's the greeting one. It's the greeting one that it's due. So really everything else we're using, it's in the birthday, but this year, oh happy days, that is due in mid-April. You know what? Those two colors together, I just grabbed that and I'm very, very happy with this. Let me bring that closer. They blend so well together. It's it's like an ombre. See? Okay, and then the balloon, let me show you a trick with the balloon. Really, I need the dark. Oh, well, I'm going to use this. I'm going to do the little line in the dark. I'm going to do, I need a green. Just 1 minute. Okay, I'm doing even a green in this. You know what? I'm going to do a green here. Okay, and then I got the dark petunia. Now I'm going to start with my light. I'm going to take where the flash with it or the light with it. So I'm going to keep this white right there about. So I'm going to go ahead. And the reason why I did a circle there is just to remind me to keep a portion white there. And you're going to, and then this is going to be all in the pink here. It doesn't matter which color the balloon are. I get the same in the, and you're gonna see that little bit of white gonna make a difference, even with those little line. It don't need much, okay? Okay, now I have to stop fussing about it because then I'm gonna get worse. Then the one in the back, I want about here. Is that the dark or the light? The light, okay? So when you look at some image, and some people, I mean, they take the time to blend everything. I love coloring, but I don't like to spend my full day on it neither. Oops. Okay, if you get way too much there, I just get a little bit, that's okay. 1 minute. You can take your lifter here. The birthday kit, absolutely. I think it is one of the best. And it's available. See, you can lift it up just like that. You lift some of the colors. Now I just gonna shape that just a tiny bit here. Make it more like the flash there. Here, voila. Now we're gonna go with the green. Oops. And the reason why you know what? I'm not adding green. It's this green is going to be green, but I don't want a balloon in the green. Let me do another light here. And that's okay. I'm going to take my lifter and move the green a bit. That's what it's nice about the blends. You can change your mind. Okay, this one I'm going to keep my white. Okay, and I'm going to take my dark here, and that's going to remove the green. Et voila. So that's how I color that. So just say that little bit, I think, add a lot. Now, if you want that glimmer, I didn't do it, but I will add it. I think I got some here. I think the balloon would be good. It's more like a, what is those Merlot, whatever it's called, those balloon with the shimmer on it. Et voila. Okay, now it's almost done, believe it or not. Now we're going to do the card that you saw was just flat, didn't have the pop-up. You know me, I cannot follow direction. I have to put my own twist. So my own twist, it's this here. It is 2 inch long, Mylar. Here we go. Mylar. 2 inch by ½ inch. Then you're going to take this and you're going to score at ½ inch increment. So that means you're going to start half, and then you're going to go at 1.5. How many of you get the memo and you are stamping with me? That is too funny, solar breath. Okay, so we're going to, did I win F? I'm missing a part there. Okay, I don't know what I did. Let's see what here. Okay, so we're going to go ½ inch. And depend what you're going to put in the center. I think I went 3/4. Oh my goodness. And I got something to share with you that happened last week. Stop. I have to back up the bus to last week. Remember last week I said, I got the designer serial paper wrong. My first score that I did was supposed to be 1.25. And the video say 1.25, but I went at 1. So that's why that my measurement of my designer serial paper was wrong. So really what I told you should be 1 inch the designer serial paper. It is correct. It's because I score my first one at 1 inch instead of 1.25. So when it's going in the on my blog, I correct that, but I wanted to let you guys know that is why this is wider there. That's the difference. So because you see this one narrower. So that's the difference between the two, okay? Okay, so we score at half inch, then bring that at 1. We go by increment of half inch, then we're gonna go at 1.5, and then we needed 2 inch, right? So we should have 4. Should make a cube. Yep, make a cube. So this is going to be our pop-up. This is a very narrow pop-up, but it's a reason for that because it couldn't be wider than my cake base. Awesome. See? So that's going to go there. Now we're going to take our card base here. I thought we scored this. Oh, this is very light. Okay. Remember, anytime we do a pop-up or any movable card or such, you want, that made me happy, you guys. Some of you are working with me. You want to really reinforce your score line. That make a huge difference. Now we're going to reinforce this one also. So one's going to go flat facing out and in. So really you go like this. And then reinforce this very lovely. And not only that, it's going to make your card fold better, it's going to bring your card more flat. Okay, now this one here, right in the center, I told you designer series paper, so you're going to use designer series paper or whatever you get, the piece of 3x3 that you get. Going to come right here. Now you're going to take your little pop-up there. You're going to fold it right in half. Just because I want you guys to have a sip, I'm going to use a few glue dots. You could use Tombow glue also. You're going to put just at the edge here. You're going to put a few glue dots. Now on the other edge, you're going to, the other side, keep it folded here. Put a few glue dots or put Tombow glue, whatever worked best for you. Usually, to be honest, I would use Tombow glue on this. It's just that I want to make sure that I was using some dimensional tonight. Now, where it's open, so you see this is the opening. It have to be your opening here. Make sure it don't pass. And keep that folded. Now you're going to put that in the center. So this is 3 1/4. So it's just 1 5/8 about, because it's 3 1/4. So it's about 1 5/8 your center. So really I eyeball that. It won't break the bank if it's not right in the center, okay? It's still going to work. Now I'm going to try to make it straight though. And then you're going to take this and fold this down. And then I like to go in the back, make sure it's strong, and see what we just did? We did a pop-up. So pop-up look very complicated, but after you see the trick of it like this, they are very, very easy, right? It's just you have to make sure that it don't pass the thing. Now, and we're going to take this and we're going to put that, it's about 1 inch here. No, not 1.5 inch from the side there. So we're going to put glue. So make sure this here, go on that side, don't go this way up there. You don't want that because the flat part needs to go here and this part needs to go there. So this part here, we're going to add the glue. And let me measure one thing here. Yeah, it's about 1/2 inch you want. So we're going to go ahead, because this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Well, 3 1/4 and 4 1/4, it's 1/2 inch top and bottom would make your inch. So you want to try to keep the same proportion all around, if that makes sense. For me, it's not worth the measurement, okay? For me, it's good just this way. So I just try to keep it straight. Now you're going to lift this up, take this panel here. If you want, you could stamp around that. I'm going to go ahead and just show you this lovely stamp here. I already used this one. I'm just going to use this one here, the one that it's kind of whatever type, but get missing piece and that. I'm going to use that. And I'm going to use, let me get a block. Gonna put my paper there. Okay, I'm gonna go very light. So this is pretty in pink, and I'm gonna stamp off, and then come right here and stamp off. And then I'm gonna stamp off, but overlap them. See, I don't want them all equal. And am I backwards? No, I'm good. Stamp off. Stamp off. See, I'm just going to fill the crack there. Voila. That's just going to add a little something around there. Okay. Now, you're going to lift this. You're going to put glue right here. And right at the edge here. Don't pass your insert here. Don't pass that, okay? And then we're going to fold this. Uh-oh. I had some smear. Oh, something going to go there. That's okay. Now, your other piece of of designer series paper that measure 4.5, it's upside down here, that measure 4.5 by 3.25. That's going to go on top of this here. So we're going to go ahead. I'm not a pink person, so you guys must be shocked that I'm doing very pink, right? Okay, gonna take this, go right at the edge. Top. Voila. See? So now we're gonna take our circle and we're gonna attach them together. That can be a square. It don't have to be a circle. So if you don't have to die cut, don't think that you're screwed up and you cannot finish the card. Absolutely not. Just cut a square. Cut a square by 3.5 by 3.5. I think we said this. No, do like 3 by 3 and 2.5 by 2.5. Your square, and just overlap them a little bit, your square. That's going to be perfectly fine. You don't have to have the circle die for this, okay? But if you have it, great. If not, you still can make the card. And if you don't have it, you want to place an order, awesome. If you cannot afford it, it's okay. You still can create it. And now the Oh Happy Days. This one, I say a birthday, but really, I choose Oh Happy Days so you can use it for something else. It could be somebody that maybe is expecting. It could be somebody that got a promotion. It can be something for many celebration, not just a birthday. So it can be used for a birthday, but it can be used for many other things. I'm going to put that more to the right. And then I got the balloon here. We're going to put right there. And I'm going to go ahead and put that. Remember, dimensional, glue dots, it's all in the same category of adhesive, okay? I'm going to use this. So now the card that was they asked me to create and do was Leanne, and the card popped this way. So it's kind of a Z fold, okay? It's just the way that it's set. So Leanne was a birthday also, but was with a different. The paper was in the celebration, I think. I don't remember. So now our cake is going to be pop up. So what you want to do? That's what I changed on this. I thought, I can crank this up a notch, and we're going to do a pop-up. So I'm going to use two glue dots just at the bottom. Retie them in, absolutely. Okay, now I lost a piece. Let me find the piece. If I would be a banner, I would be here. Okay, we're going to color our banner, and so I'm just going to use the pink there. Every other one. So that's part of the birthday also. The banner, it's part of the birthday. So in the past month and a half, I think I used those pack of Inferma a lot. I was not a fan of them. It was just not, but the more I use it, the more I like it. And especially if like I said, maybe if you like camping like I do, I cannot wait for that time coming in soon. That it's something I can bring, and I don't have to bring every ink pad and such. So it make it very easy to travel and have some creation take place at the same time. Okay, now we're going to use a few glue dots here. And because we do that on glitter, I would say add a few more. See, somebody loved pink there. Okay, now we're going to take this and put that right here. And then I got my celebration. And I thought, do I put that? But I like it, got the greenery on that. So I put not celebration, but celebrate right here. Okay, now confession to do. So I wanted to put the candles. And I like to trim the candle, but even with trimming the candle, see if you put something there, you think, oh, that is perfect, right? It fit, no problem. No, it not. See, when you close this, well, you know what? Show you right. I can pull that darn puppy, no problem. I'm going to put the glue dot on it. And okay, you see, it looked like it fit, no problem, correct? Watch this. Boom. So before you decide how tall you're going to put your thing, you want to make sure that you get almost, well, 1 inch, because this is half inch, push it. If you would not put the pop-up, gonna put that there. Then it would be okay because you would glue it flat there, so you could put the candles then. But because of the pop-up, when you move, when you close that, you see this gonna get pushed down, and it just barely fit. So see, this would be a pretty card for somebody having a baby girl, don't you think? I think that screams baby girl for me. So one thing I just noticed that it's still okay for the one that's going to get it, but see, I put that this way because I'm used that I do a card this way, but this one go this way. So that's something I should have think of. So this is this one here. So you see how it stand. So it really don't stand that way. So it stand this way, but that's the way Leanne at her card. And people were like, oh my gosh, I want to see how to make that. And the funny part, it was like, it's a regular Z card that's been around for a long time, but I know we got some new stamper at time, but the one that was asking been stamping a long time. So this year it's the same than this. This is part of that stamp. I used the wood grain, like I said, the uh, designer series paper. This year I did the dots. That's what I should have done in the back there, so it wouldn't matter the side it go. And this go this way, and see, I put the celebrate here, the paper there. That looked like a theater show me whatever. I put two of that there, and then this can go stand right there, stand this way. Well, I'm glad you like that, Sharon. And then I did another one with the designer series paper. So this one is the country wood, one of my favorite paper in the annual catalog. And this is the Boca. I guess I'm saying the Boca wrong. Somebody told me how to say it. I don't remember. For me, it's Boca. So the paper. And oh, I wanted to add that on the other one too. The celebration, the celebration here, um, adhesive, or what it's called again, those sequins, the pearl that go perfect with this one here. Oops, I want the smaller one here. And this. I always try to do a triangle. Here we go, our odd number, even not an even number, odd number. Here we go. And then we're going to come here, and then I'm going to take the bigger one here, and then I'm going to put that up. And what I like about these sequins, it's that they very flat, they're very friendly to mail. See? And you know what? I can add, I think that won't be too much to add in between each. Need a little small one. You know what? I'm going to do something here. Here we go. And put the small one here. 1 minute. Okay, I'm all over the place here. Come on. Under my, here we go. Let me put this right there. And then the small ones, I get all the same size there. Oh yeah, that looked very more festive look. Okay, so that's the sequin. That tomorrow it's the last day. So then let me show you the blue one. So I got a blue and a pink there, because I was planning to do the pink in this bokeh paper, but then this fell on the floor, and I'm like, I'm gonna do glitter. So this one I used the happy birthday, and I used the two-tone. I put the green at the bottom, the blue, the green, it's the light old olive, and the boho, not the boho, but the, what's, I want to say bashful blue. That's long gone. Balmy blue. And so the same thing. Now, you see this one, I used the celebration folder, and I wanted to use another folder that was not celebration, because I was using the adhesive too. So in case you cannot get the 120, well, see this one here, I used the snowflake one. You cannot tell it's snowflake. It looked like a party too. So you see, you can turn that into your whatever, uh, the snowflake into with the celebration. And then this one, it's the chocolate cake. And see, I used the sequins there also. And here I did three color balloons. And this one almost looked three color balloons too. Okay, and then so these ones stand, I mean stand. sit like this, okay? So it's a card that could sit this way, and when you sit, really, you see the whole thing. And this one, see, it's the same thing, the same measurement and everything. This one, I did put the candle. This, my favorite embellishment, that's the pecan ribbon. Voila. So now, if you did, or if you will, do some card with this, um, I got in the description, I got the link to go to the page Create with Frenchie on Facebook. Please come and share your card. I will put the hashtag there so it's easy to find. So voila. Yeah, the two-tone coloring, and it's so easy. I mean, it's nothing complicated to that. I didn't blend nothing really. I just went ahead and that pink, it's very striking, those two color. So those two color, it's pretty in pink. I Let me double check to make sure I don't give you, yeah, pretty in pink the light, and pretty in pink uh petunia pop in the light for the coloring on that. So that is it. So now we got the winner from last week. Oops, what did I do with, here it is. So, oh no, that was right, this one. So remember that I told you I did the mistake there. So really what I said in the video before I said oops was correct. This should be 1 inch wide. It's because I scored my first one score at 1 inch instead of 1 1/4. So this would have been a nice, a easy one to create together, right? So the winner of this, it's Polly Libby. Libby. Polly. It was the first time I think I saw your name when I it pop. I'm like, I don't recall that name. So Polly, this is yours. Just go at frenchiestamps.com, and right at the top you will see nope, not that one. I got my address someplace. I thought, oh, right here. 1 minute here. uh, at frenchiestamps.com, and you're gonna, at the top you're gonna see the contact me. So go at frenchiestamp.com, contact me, click on that, and see you won a card on February 27th. This needs to be claimed in a week because I cannot have Paul all over. So, and again, that was a great way to use this on your syrup paper here. So next week, okay, so next week you want to have two pieces, so you can create along with me two pieces of designer series paper that measure 6 by 6. I would have them in color that coordinate together, okay? Um, doesn't matter the style, bring that along, and we're gonna make 3 cards. So with the two designer series paper, I'm not giving you the size of the card base in that. I'm afraid to mix everybody because depends which side you're going to go. You're going to be able to do that after, but you're going to need also a piece of 4 by 4 that can be white, a neutral color like white, can be vanilla, basic, beige. So a neutral color that match with your paper. That's about it. And it's going to be some stamping in that one. I mean, the greeting, but I don't want to say you need a greeting about 2 by 2 by 3 by 6, whatever. So that it's all thing that you can do. It's the same thing with this. After you get the pop up in that, you can add your pop up after. I mean, the pop up, we did the pop up. You can add all your element, even the top can be add after we're done. So really, if you get the basic done, it's perfect. So again, celebration and tomorrow. Tomorrow it's February 28th, and it's and at 11:59 Mountain Time. Your order need to be released by then. You cannot start your order at 11:58 and say, I came to close and it was not there. No, it's over. It had to be released by before midnight tomorrow night Mountain Time. I'm reading if I get question, and I don't think I see question. So thank you so much for joining me again. Till next time, happy stamping. Hopefully next week you bring your 6 by 6 paper. It's going to be fun. You're going to need a paper cutter too. I should have said that. You're going to need your paper cutter with that. Bye bye for now.